My lettuce is doing good. I put some mulch in there this morning and picked off some of the dead ones. I took the bottoms off and set them on the ground so they drain better. And then my 15-year-old strawberry plant that's been in a pot for many, many years is finally starting to sprout. I put a cage over it, though, because the dogs kept wanting to pee over here. So when it gets big enough, I can just take that cage off and wrap it around the other way. But that's doing good. I don't know if you can see, but we're starting to get some grass. Of course, it won't be a real lawn until next year, but because it takes that whole season for all the seed to kick in. And the girls are doing good. Betty's still hanging with Louise. Louise not laid an egg yet. I leave the door open. On the weekends, they can stay out here all day. And then through the week, I let them out when I get home from work. What are you guys in the coop for? Wherever Louise goes, Betty will be there. And Doug had to run and get some stuff. We got to fix the bobcat today. Got to get the mulch piles out over by the garden for our next bed. He's got to fix the back part. We had to get new wheels. I think a wheel fell off or something on the mower part of it. Got to get all this cleaned up. I don't know. Of course, we're going to be having a lot of work until next year anyways, and then it just doesn't stop after that. But he's got somebody to help him take that tarp and stuff down. And the awning part, we're going to cut the legs off, and that's where it's going to go in the back pasture back there for the goats for some shade, in case they're out there and it gets hot and stuff. And hopefully within the next 2-3 months, we can get rid of that camper, that eyesore, and get the rest of the yard spread out. So that's where we're at, but right now I'm trying to get stuff done in the house. Getting my left leg fixed in a couple weeks. So I have to have everything ready to where I can just sit back and relax and not do anything for a few days. I gotta fill up some more bird seed out there. Them little birds is piggies. I mean, I buy 2 big, like 20, 25 pound bags of bird seed at a time. I just filled those up about 3 days ago, 3-4 days ago. So I'll go out there and get them filled back up. The dogs have already been out in the back pasture. The gate's still open, but they just walk around and the edges and then come back in. Get rid of all that wood and everything. So he's got to fix the bobcat and get that laid out. He wants to get his grill area started. So that's what most of that dirt out there is for, is to bring in back here. So I don't know when all will get going this weekend, but it's a lot of work as usual. That's George's favorite spot, right in the middle of the yard. But as you can see, I see green through the straw. That's a start. And garlic's coming up. Since it takes about 8 months to grow, I got to get one of these pots out, a couple of these pots out to Ariana. And I got about 4 or 5 more garlics in the other garden. I just stuck these in here for experiment, and they're growing. And then I got flowers, and it looks like parsley in that one. That one looks like parsley. That might be oregano. I got a little bit of everything in there. Flower seeds. I just dumped whatever extra I had in these. This pot is the one that got dumped over and a bunch of mud piled on it. So I don't know. I might stir that up a little bit and put something else in there. Then I got to get all this stuff over in the shed. Clear this back porch up. Have to find a place to get my seed. Gotta pressure wash this. We got the tub out of the way finally. Doug took it over to the rental property. So I gotta get going. I got a lot of chores to do today.